Hello, hello. You are so welcome to Love Local. My name's Phil, and I'm joined here.
My name's Gail. Hello.
Hello. It's so great to have you with us on our first ever Love Local broadcast to Bookham, Fetcham, Effingham and Leatherhead. Why? Because we live in a fantastic community, don't we, Gail?
Absolutely do.
All right. And so tonight we have got some really special guests lined up for you. I'm calling them our local celebrities, all right? But they are just so wonderful people. We're so thrilled to have them with us tonight. Many of you will know Dwain from walking around the village, from popping your head over the fence at the Crown and seeing Dwain out there, often with his pet rabbit, as we've already mentioned. But Dwain, how long have you been at the Crown?
I have been there now for 2.5 years.
2.5 years, right. And so how have things changed for you? So that must mean you joined just before lockdown.
9 months before lockdown.
Hey,
it was
right.
all going really well.
What could possibly go wrong?
Yeah, didn't quite see that one coming.
And I know from, as all of us have sort of driven past across lockdown, often seen little food vans and things out on that triangle.
Yeah, we had tuck trucks in over the lockdown, so that we could at least offer something, because we couldn't invite anybody into the building. You might have noticed we decorated our garden quite a lot as well, just to let people know we were still there and give people a smile.
Yeah. No.
So important when things are a bit dreary.
There was a lot going on,
yeah, so it's really important just to have those little bits of relief and things that people can enjoy.
No, absolutely. So, how's it been for you?
It's been a little bit scary. I mean, we've had lots of changes all the way through. So 1 minute we're all wearing masks, we've all got to sit at tables. We went 1.5 years without actually serving over a bar. We all became waiters and learnt to carry trays. That was quite fun. there was a few accidents.
Yeah, I was going to say, how many did you spill?
I mean, the great fun was when we had the Euros. So suddenly we had everybody wanting to watch football, but we had to serve every table from the table without them coming to the bar, and ask them not to shout too loudly at the time, because they might have been spreading virus as well.
Oh, God.
We tried. We think we did really well, but it was quite interesting.
Yeah, I bet. I mean, I know from knowing you around the village, you're involved in whatever's sort of going on in the high street. You are well up for it. Can you just tell us a bit about what you love about Bookham and the community?
The community, to be honest, the village. We run a weekly meat raffle at the pub, which we give money to the Grange, and we've just raised the money for the Princess Alice Hospice, so they can have a new shed at the back of their property, because they're now becoming a hub for several other shops.
Oh, brilliant.
So hopefully in the next month or so we should get the nod, and then we shall actually be putting it up for them with a couple of locals as well.
Yeah. Oh, that's absolutely fantastic.
Yeah, and then at Christmas time, along with Brackenbridge, because my boss, Darren, and Debbie Ketley, they also own Brackenbridge as well as the Crown.
That's a little DIY shop.
That's a little DIY shop. I say little DIY shop. If you go in, it does happen to open up like an Aladdin's cave.
Yeah, I was going to say the TARDIS.
I take the rabbits there to get their own food, so they go upstairs and choose it. But we opened a collection point at Brackenbridge, and we collected presents for the children at the Casey ward at Epsom Hospital.
Wow.
So the first year we did it was very much during lockdown, and we collected 100 presents for them.
Wow.
This year we collected 86 presents and an envelope with 200 quid in it, which was passed to the nurses and told to do something inappropriate with it. So, and that is all our customers and local community that have got behind that and put into it, which is really good.
That is fantastic.
God,
well done. Well done. And looking into the future, Dwain, in terms of, coming out of the pandemic, hopefully, What's your hopes for the Crown?
Well, firstly, I'm going to backtrack really quickly and say I do run the Old Crown, but I do run it with my good lady Maggie, because I don't fancy getting home and getting hurt tonight.
That's a good recovery,
Who has
Dwain.
supported
Good
me and helped me
recovery.
all the way through this.
Shout out to Maggie, love it.
And I'm hoping with her help that we are going to go forward. People are getting a little bit more confident at coming to the pub now. We've got some very big open areas and outside areas, so we're hoping in the summer. Because we're hoping that this year will be the first time in 2 years we've actually been able to celebrate Easter.
Yeah.
So we will be having our egg hunts and an Easter bonnet parade.
And the rabbit.
Sorry?
And
And the
the
rabbit.
And the
Easter
rabbits.
Bunny.
Yeah, well, there was a rumour going around that they are somewhere related to the Easter Bunny.
Right.
So they should be very active at Easter.
Well, Heidi, that bunny could be making a
I'm
few
going to say,
appearances,
I
couldn't
think
it?
Easter we might be making an appearance.
They absolutely love him when we pop him down to the Grange. So if the children want to come and see him, they're more than welcome.
Absolutely. Yes, and with Easter coming, we could maybe make a themed Easter egg hunt in the garden or something as well.
Yeah.
Sounds like a plan.
And get Heidi and Edna with their Easter bonnets on. Yes. It's got to be done. It's
I'm
got
sure
to be
the
done.
children,
crossbones I can
hot
supply.
crossbones. And I'm sure the children would love to make you an Easter bonnet as well, Dwain. So,
If you look around the pub, I have quite a collection of hats, including top hats. The pub sort of looks a little bit like Wonderland for some unknown reason.
Right. Well, we've kind of done not Alice through the looking glass, but Bookham through the looking glass. See what I did there? Did you like that link? Yeah? All right. So, Gail, why don't you wrap up for us?
Thank you very much to all of our wonderful guests, Heidi and Edna and Dwain, and looking forward to seeing you for our next instalment. Thank you again very much.
Okay.
thank you.
Bye-bye now.